Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back. I'm back in my office. It's time to get back to work and it's time to get going. Um, I've had a good time last week, as some of y'all saw. I did post a couple of live videos to the SAN page, but from my phone. But mainly it was a time of reflection, vacation, enjoyment, and just rest. Um, and that's important, especially right now. Um, I will say there are a few things that stood out, and I've kind of mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. I went and saw the COVID memorial art installation of the white flags that was on the National Mall around the Washington Monument, in between the Washington Monument and the White House. The last few weeks. It ended as of yesterday. Today, they're going out and removing them, and I have a feeling it won't be the last. Hopefully, the one won't be adding many more flags to the project. 700,000 plus deaths is crazy. I'm sorry, I used an ableist term. Um, it is, let me correct myself, it is a thing that should never have happened. Um, and there's signs there that say that if things would have been put in place, we would have had this much under control. New Zealand had it under control. They didn't have some minor outbreaks, but they put lockdowns in place. They put protections in place, and it kept things from escalating. But we are a free country, and we don't want to be put in lockdown, and we don't want to be told what to do. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get too far into it, but let's just say 700,000 is way too many. Another thing that I did was I went and visited several friends and had coffee with one of them and had lunch with another and walked a trail with a third. And then I went and helped my friend Liz Weintraub out with cleaning her office while they are getting ready to remodel it at the Association of University Centers on Disabilities. So I had a good time. Um, I went and looked at the African American Museum of History and Culture. Again, I've only been there once, and this was my second time in there, and not my last. I did go back to some of the same things that I've seen before. Of course, you have to if you start off with things. But I want to learn more. There's a lot of things that we can learn in that museum. A lot of history, a lot of culture, a lot of truth that we need to learn. And not be afraid to learn it. A lot of disability history in that culture, in that museum, whether you think about it or not. And a lot of things that we just need to learn. Anyway, I probably will be needing to cut back on some of these live videos. Not that I don't like doing them, because it's a way to connect, but I need to work on a few other things too, including connecting, working on putting together programs on going out live in person. I may try to do some of the things on here to run through them and work on them, but um, I need to work on other things too. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll be posting some things throughout the day, but I want y'all to know that I really enjoyed vacation. I'm really thankful that I have vacation time to enjoy. I'm really thankful for this position, the ability to get out. I did wear my mask most everywhere I went. I mean, especially in DC, they have a mandate in place to wear it inside, except for eating or drinking. So I did remove it for eat or drink, but I put it back on when I was leaving until I got outside. We need to respect that. We need to do things and do things right. Another thing is we need to realize that not everyone will wear the mask correctly. Not everyone will. And we need to, not be so uptight, so willing to go full blown Karen on somebody that's not wearing their mask. We need to ask them nicely on how to do it. And just model it how to do it and ask them nicely if they can put it above their nose, and under the chin. I mean, a little sugar goes a long way and honey goes a long way rather than bitterness. Y'all take care. That's all for now.